Students, today we will talk about packing in solids. In solids, constituent particles are closely packed, leaving minimum vacant spaces. Let us consider particles as hard spheres. First, we will talk about packing in one dimensions. In one dimensions, there is only one way to pack, that is to arrange the particles in a row where all particles touch one another. In two-dimensional arrangement, it can be done by placing the rows of closed packed spheres. This can be done in two ways. In first type, rows are aligned horizontally as well as vertically. You can see it is a square close packing. Here all the particles are aligned and each particle is in contact with four other particles. That is, the coordination number of each particle is 4. Coordination number is number of nearest neighbors of a particle. In the second type of arrangement, second row fits in the depressions of first row. This type of arrangement is more close as compared to square close packing. Here, each particle is in contact with 6 other particles, so the coordination number is 6. Now, let us change this packing in 3 dimensions. First, we take from square close packing. Here, the layers are stacked over one another such that these are aligned horizontally as well as vertically. You can see this type of arrangement on the screen also. But if you are taking hexagonal close packing and you try to make three-dimensional arrangement over there, here the particles of second layer are placed over the depressions of the first layer, such that some depressions gets covered, like you can see depressions which are marked by T. They are covered by the particles of second layer, whereas some depressions are still uncovered. Those depressions are marked by O. These spaces, these depressions formed in between are called voids. Thus we have two types of voids, tetrahedral voids and octahedral voids. Tetrahedral voids are those which are covered by the particles of second layer. These are surrounded by 4 particles, whereas octahedral voids are those which are not covered by the second row. This void is surrounded by 6 other particles. If the number of close packed spheres be n, then number of octahedral voids formed will be equal, again n, whereas tetrahedral voids will be double, that is 2n. Now if you try to place the third layer over the second layer, then again there are two ways. First is try to place third layer over the tetrahedral voids. Means you are to place the third layer over the tetrahedral voids formed by the second layer. This layer will correspond to your first layer. If the first layer is named as A, second is named as B, then the third layer again will be A. This type of pattern is written as A, B arrangement and is called hexagonal close packed structure. Second method is try to cover the octahedral voids which were not covered by the second layer. In this type of arrangement, the third layer will neither correspond with the particles of first layer nor with the particles of second layer. It will be different from both, so named as layer C. This type of pattern is often written as ABC type of arrangement. This is also called cubic close packed or face centered cubic structure. Both HCP and CCP structures are highly efficient with 74% of the space is filled. And in both of them, each sphere is in contact with 12 other spheres. Means in both the cases, the coordination number will be 12. You can see such type of arrangement in the next video also.
These oranges seem to me as atoms. Let us arrange them. Atom 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one dimension arrangement of atoms. Let us change into two dimension. So here we are putting oranges. Can you judge? This becomes your square close packing arrangement. Let me change the arrangement to make it more close. This becomes hexagonal packing in two dimension. Now these are the vacant spaces in between. Let us place second layer over this hole, this, this. Can you see this hole is still not covered? This hole still not covered. These holes are called octahedral voids, whereas the holes which are covered, these are your tetrahedral voids. Now let us place the third layer over it. There are two methods of placing third layer. First is on the atoms of first layer, like this. If you call this layer as A, this is B, again this will be A. After A, again B. So this is A, B type of arrangement. Now, let me place this over the octahedral void like this. This becomes your third layer. It is different from the first two. This is layer C. Layer A, B, C. So this is A, B, C type of arrangement.